What's up, Facebook? I have been so excited to introduce you to my friend and client, Tamlynn. So, this is Badass Love Real Clients, Real Results, because I know it can be really easy to go on my page and scroll through all these pictures and be like, yeah, right, that's Photoshopped. Yeah, right, that's total crap. Yeah, right, that can't happen. So, I'm going to just come on here and tell you that yes, it can. And it does every single day in my world. And over the next several months, I'm going to be featuring a client of the week. And this week, I am super excited to introduce you to my friend Tamlynn. Hey, girl.
Hello, how are you?
So good. I'm so excited to share your story because when I first met you, you have this whole like theme in your life, like unbreakable spirit.
Right.
Unbreakable. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Um, I think it stems from my divorce, from my last marriage. And ironically enough, my ex-husband was the one that came up with that. And then I think he tried every way to break the spirit that he could, from mental abuse to physical abuse, drinking constantly, making my self-worth be that of nothing. Self-esteem was in the dumps. Like he literally did everything he could to unbreak or to break that spirit. And I refused to let that happen. And so after I was out of the divorce, I kept that, and it became kind of my thing of, you're not going to ruin me. You're not going to break me. And so I became unbreakable. And I've had to go through a lot of self-healing, self-love, a very difficult journey at times, but exciting at other times, of finding out who Tamlynn is again. And I literally feel like, a phoenix rising from the ashes, which is why my dog's name is Phoenix. On
That's
top of the fact
brilliant.
that she looks like one, but
She kind of does. She does.
yeah,
That's adorable.
I had the
You
name
know,
picked before she picked me. And so it all worked out perfectly.
yeah. Yeah, you alluded to that story in this post that you made not too long ago about 2017 and 2021. And I was sharing this picture with my daughter, and my daughter is 11, and she is so freaking spot on. She goes, Mom, in this picture where it says 2017, you can tell by her smile that she's just trying really hard to smile, but she doesn't actually mean it. And I was like, whoa. So, I mean, this picture very much speaks to that moment of like, I'm living up to this unbreakable spirit, but I feel like I'm trying to be broken right now. And through the
Right.
process of that, you got to find out exactly who you were. And I love how you started. I mean, this health journey for you started before you started losing weight. You
Oh,
started with quitting
absolutely.
another bad habit, didn't you?
Yeah. In 2020, October of 2020, I quit smoking. And so yesterday was a year and 3 months of not smoking, which for me is incredible because anytime I've tried in the past, like I quit for both pregnancies, but I've smoked since I was 13 years old. I'm going to be 43 this year. um, and so that was powerful for me. And actually even before that, I quit energy drinks. And like, I was just slowly trying to take the bad toxic stuff out of my life and live a more natural, holistic lifestyle. And it all started with that on top of, um, releasing everything else that I needed to. And so that's where the weight journey came in.
That's awesome. It's easy for people to take a look at this picture and compare themselves, right? And be like, oh my God, she's done so good. She's down 62 pounds. She looks freaking amazing. But the one thing that they don't see in these before and now photos is the mess in the middle. Would you be
Right.
willing to share just a little bit of insight about what it takes to go from this before to the now and to continue with what you're creating? Because I think more than anything, people need to realize that they can't compare themselves to your now when they haven't gone through the shit that you've gone through from that before to that messy in the middle. So I would just love for you to share a little bit about that journey.
So the starting point of it would be, it was hard to just say yes. I let ego get in the way of like, I can't do it. This is going to be too hard. I drive truck for a living. I mean, that's my all out excuse for everything is My job doesn't allow me to do it. And I mean, I did it with smoking. I did it with, even our first conversation with you is like, I can't, I need to be able to, I don't have time to meal prep. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that, So all the bullshit excuses that I gave myself over and over again, and I still do. Our program makes it easy. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's easy,
It's
like
simple.
all I
It's
have to
not
do
easy,
is
but it's simple, right?
right. It's simple. I don't have to think about it. The thinking is done for me. I have to grab my fueling and make sure that I have my lean and green planned out for the weekend on the truck with me so that I can do that. But I still have to, keep that mental space where it is, because I could easily falter and go, oh, I'm just going to stop at the truck stop and have a slice of pizza, or I'm not going to eat this morning because I won't feel hungry, or, again, all of the excuses that I can give myself. And so when I look at those excuses, I have to go back to my why of why am I doing this? In the beginning, it was very superficial. I just wanted to look good in the mirror. I wanted to bend over and tie my shoes without having my stomach get in the way. Now it's so much deeper than that, because as I have been evolving and transforming, it's about better quality of life, being there for things. This is funny to me because my main goal, my main motivation, my main why is for my grandchildren that don't even exist yet, but they will. And I want to be able to have the energy to stay with them, do the things with them, get down on the ground with them and not feel like I can't get back up. I'm not getting any younger. So I just want to be able to live a healthy, happy life and give to other people. And if I'm not giving to myself, I can't give to anybody else.
That's right. Well, and I love that you point out that what we do as coaches is really, truly, it's 75% what happens here and 25% nutrition. Whereas most programs that support you in changing habits around nutrition are so heavily focused on the food part, and that's where they get it all wrong, right? Because it's never, ever, ever about the food. And
Right.
speaking of being on fire to pay this gift forward, would you do me a favor and share a little bit about who this person is?
So this is Melinda. This is one of my clients, and she's amazing. I've known Melinda for about 10 years. She reached out to me because she wanted to know what I was doing and how she can get the same results. And she has by far surpassed my results, which I couldn't be more proud of. I mean, she's doing amazing things, not only with her weight, but just how she is transforming her mindset. I have watched her grow exponentially in the last 5 months as she continues on her journey and just want to keep grasping more of finding out who she is. So as she's shedding all of the weight, she is literally finding out who Melinda actually is. And that is a phenomenal thing to watch.
Yep. So I just want y'all to know that Tamlynn is open for business. This woman has officially stepped into her journey and has had so much transformation that she is ready to partner with others, way more than just Melinda, and she is serving several other clients. But you guys, this is what gets paid forward in our coaching community. It is not just some sort of magic nutrition, right? It is all about the head work and the heart work. And now that Tamlynn is doing that for herself and passing it on to others, this becomes a powerful ripple effect in which we all get to experience transformation. And I do not define transformation as becoming something else or becoming someone else or doing something differently. I define transformation as a coming home, right? Like we have been so filled with crap and context and traumas and experiences and la 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 la, right? Like insert all the things here. But the truth is, each and every single one of those challenges that have led you to where you are have also uniquely prepared you to come home to you in a way that is way more powerful than ever would have been possible if you hadn't have experienced all of those challenges. So Tamlynn, I love your story. I love what you're continuing to create. I love your unbreakable spirit. And I love that you're out there sharing that gift with others. If you guys are curious about what in the world is happening over here in our world and you resonate with Tamlynns story, please reach out to her because this woman is a powerhouse. And I'm sure that she would love to teach you how to come home to you and to be an unbreakable spirit as well. We so much look forward to sharing the next client of the week. And I can't wait to chat with Tamlynn and see your before and now photos and hear your transformation. Because what we know in this community is that it is possible. Much love, you guys.